Hey, 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 you all. I am divinely blessed and I am back with another message, a thought, or a letter. Um, so I wanted to speak about um, trauma bonding. Um, and before I touch in on that, I just want to say a little bit about intention. Now, intention is the act of meaning to do something, right? I mean, that's probably not the literal definition, but a summarized personal definition. So, with that being said, an intention can be good or it can be bad. It can be evil, cruel, positive, happy. It can be a lot of different things depending on the individual, right? So, when it comes to trauma bonding, what I found is that yes, a lot of times it can be negative. And the negative part of trauma bonding is when a person is trying to stick to another person or people solely through trauma. And that could look like a person saying stuff like, oh, nothing happens, everything, nothing goes my way, it's all, it's always like Eeyore energy, kind of, sort of, to try to get people to feel sorry for them and throw empathy and sympathy at them in order to keep people around, kind of like when there's a relationship between two people and one person wants to get out but the other person wants to hold another person basically against their will. They'll start trauma bonding. Oh, this is just like when my mama abandoned me or my dad, or I never had any family, and da 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 this and da da da. It's always something. It's something fault, right? It's never the person's fault, or that person never sees like the other side or anything like that. It's just all trauma, always, always. Another side of trauma bonding is when you do form a bond with someone, but it's off of trauma, but it's not the trauma that you build off of or you bond off of. It's the positive side. So it's the part where, yes, you recognize that you've been through trauma. You recognize that this person that you're with has been through trauma. But what y'all focus on is, okay, what's next? What do we do in order to uplift ourselves from the trauma? Now, that's what I mean by a positive trauma bond, because you're not bonding over the trauma necessarily, but you're bonding over the actions of what you're going to do to get out of that trauma bond. Does that make sense a little bit? So when people say, oh, trauma bonding is all negative, anything can be negative, anything can be positive. People turn positive stuff into negativity all the time. People turn negative stuff into positivity all the time. So it's really about intention. And I made a video the other day talking about prayer and how prayer is used as a weapon, because some people put evil intent into a prayer and some people will put good intent into a prayer. Some of life is really about intention. Um, like you get up in the morning and you intend to have a good day, so you tell yourself beautiful affirmations, or you wake up and have a good breakfast because you know a healthy breakfast is going to get you right, or you pray, you meditate, you work out, or something like that. That's an intention. That's a good intention. Now, the people that wake up and just like, oh, well, I'm going to sit here and mess with this person tonight, that's into, like, you have an intention, like, I feel like we all know what an intention is, but I think that people just feel like certain things are supposed to be positive, or supposed, like, it, people flip flop things all the time. But I just wanted to put this out there that yes, trauma bonds are a negative thing, I guess, but you can flip them to be positive and just say, hey, yeah, look, you've been through this, I've been through this, they've been through that, but what are we gonna do to get out of it? Like, let's build a bond, like a good bond, like, So that's all I wanted to say about trauma bonding. I know I'm not the best person to articulate things, but I just speak from the way that I see things and then hope that someone else is like, oh, okay, I kind of get it. So, like, even if you don't understand what I'm saying, maybe this will push you into the right direction on what you really need to hear. Because sometimes we can hear something and it's like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense, but I quite don't understand. So let me go search, because I do it all the time. Like I'll see something or hear something, and I'm like, okay, I quite don't get it. So let me go a little deeper, find, because some people are better at articulating things than others. So I just wanted to put this out there about trauma bonds. Like, if you know that you've been traumatized your whole life or whatever, and you do want to seek like friendships or relationships, personal relationships, try to think about that trauma and try not to always put that trauma onto people in order to build a bond. You don't have to do that. I mean, you can share what you went through, but at the same time, when like a person is trying to feed you wisdom, knowledge, or something of strength and good power and of good health, you you should want to take that and make that into an actual positive bond. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. I'll probably have a couple more letters and messages to send you all, but that is the one that I really wanted to send out to you all. So I hope you all have a wonderful Friday. It is Friday, I think, because I woke up, thought it was Saturday. But I hope everyone has a good day today and a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever y'all want to do. Don't comment, don't subscribe, don't like. I don't really care. I just do this for my own personal outlet. But if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But to each his own, and have a good day.